We're live. We're live. I doubt anyone's going to be here in the first like couple of minutes though. Oh well, that's what I get for not premiering or pre-getting the stream ready. So, yep. Uh, um, Alrighty. Why does it go away so quickly? That's so stupid. Low Roast, what's up, dog? How you doing today? That's so stupid. How we doing? How we doing? Yeah, not my normal stream, that's for sure. How's your day been? It's been all right. I mean, can you not, dude? Bro, can you not, bro? It's been all right. It's been all right. I've done some stuff today. It's been pretty eventful. Yes. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? My Discord is updating right now, so oh man. Yeah, we're just gonna chill, have a talk. I see other commentary channels are now doing like face cam live stream, so I was like, fuck it, I might as well hop on the hype. Might as well. Might as well. Yeah, let me know like if you guys like this kind of live streams, like the video. Like the videos. Subscribe. Pour myself out a little bit before more people get here, I reckon. I'm not really be able to show what people are saying because obviously this is a little bit different than Streamlabs, but how's your you are Kozak? Yeah. I'm exact. I don't even know what that means. I'm assuming I'm just reading it wrong, but what's good? Yo, what's up, Rince? Gotta wait for the algorithm to kick in for people to come in. Yeah, I mean that's fair. I mean the smart thing to do is to just sit there and wait and like pre-announce your live stream so people are kind of waiting beforehand. But I mean it's not that big of a deal. Uh, Ploob jump scare, yeah, because I'm really scary. This is what I this yeah. I'm starting to realize some people don't even know what I look like. This is kind of interesting. Hi, any EDP updates since both Cursa fan, Intel Core, and Lance Mail both decided to stop defending him, and they both got a life. I know. I honestly, I'll be real with you guys. I have no updates on EDP since what I posted last. Like the last thing I posted to you guys is the what I know. I mean, I know a bunch of his defenders are switching sides. I'm not going to take credibility for that, but I did release a video calling some of them out. So I mean, I think it's just because more and more people are looking into EDP defenders because they're themselves are like their own little like case. I mean, if anyone wants to defend EDP, I mean that says a lot about your character. So yeah, I didn't know that Intel Core because I knew Intel Core was a massive EDP defender. So I stopped game dev. My SSD hates Unreal. Okay, thanks. Oh man, that sucks that you stopped game development. Like I was actually kind of interesting what was going to come from that, but I mean that's the problem with game development. It's pretty easy to get into, right? And there's tutorials everywhere, but you got to have the hardware, right? Like you need the hardware. But I mean, like if Fantastic can come out with that game, I'm sure you'll come out with a game that's probably better than that. Um, which we can talk about that if you guys want to. The whole Fantastic drama shit that's going on with their the days before, the days gone, or whatever the fuck it's called. They scammed everyone. They scammed everyone. And then they're like, "Yeah, sorry, we're financially going under, so we're just gonna stop supporting the game." Just sounds like they pulled a rug. They're like, "Oh yeah, let's release this game. Let's make a little bit of money off of the people who like were buying it, and then let's just close down our studio." Bunch of bullshit. People need to stop buying into like these scam video game companies because they're terrible. They're really bad, like really bad. But yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome. Not really anything specific we're going to talk about today. Just gonna chat, just chill, see how these face cam streams work out. They're a little bit easier for me than to like try to boot up Streamlabs and try to like I don't even know where the camera is on this and try to like figure my shit out. Happy hump day. Yeah, big hump day, everyone. Big hump day. Can't believe game even came out. Yeah, I didn't. I honestly, I'll be real with you guys. I didn't even think it was gonna come out. Like I figured this was gonna be a ghost game that like was gonna be hyped up, and then like they just were never gonna release anything. But they did release something. But that's still not good because it was a bad game. It's like the game they promised was just that. It was just a promise. But then they're like, oh shit, people are gonna actually sue us because the game that we were lying about blew up and people are wishlisting it. So let's come out with this half-baked game that we're gonna make in a year. And that's exactly what happened. Money grab companies out here. Yeah, it's fucking awful. People need to call these companies out because like it's bad enough that you got like Logan Paul scamming fans and like all these other people scamming fans, but the last thing we need is more game companies scamming people. Like so many people take advantage of the gaming industry. It's insane. Only one person defends EDP on Twitter. I'm glad the two biggest ones woke up and started to dunk on him. I mean, I don't know if it's considered them waking up, but I think it's them trying to save face. The fact that my video brought attention to them. Other people started calling them out on Twitter a bunch. So, I mean, I think they're still terrible people probably. But, yo, what up, Vivid? I'm doing homework. You doing homework. Don't let me distract you, bro. Oh, shit, face cam. The fuck did the company expect, lol? Exactly. Like, they knew what they were doing. And these, like, half-ass, like, chat GBT, like, things on their Twitter is so ridiculous. Like, bro, you guys put out a half-baked game because you overpromised, and it blew up. They expected to do like a little scam where they're going to release a game, show off some like stolen gameplay footage, and been like, okay, we're going to sell this game that doesn't actually exist, but it ended up blowing up. So the company's like, oh shit, let's put together some decent developers, not even decent, but some developers who have worked on stuff before, and let's just scramble together this like really shitty extractor zombie game. And it's so bad. It's so bad. It's not even like it's a good bad. It's just bad. Like The Walking Dead Destinies, I can get it off with being so bad it's good to a certain extent. Like it's funny. You wait till you get those cutscenes because you want to laugh at them. So therefore it's so bad it's good. But then you got like Gollum, which is clearly a game, but this is just so fucking stupid. What the hell? What is wrong with people? Didn't they go out of business as a result of the failure? I mean, that's what they're saying. I figured they make a bag off of this. Like it was the number one listed wish listed game on Steam. So I'm assuming they made a bag and they're claiming that it's from financial failure. I'm sure they made a decent amount of income off of this game since the game probably cost probably less than $1 million to produce. So they probably grabbed the bag, claim that they're going under. They're going to shut down their studio and run off with the money. I mean, that's literally what it seems to me. I mean, honestly, and everything, like all the evidence just points to that. You guys still use Twitter. Don't use Threads. Elon Musk is insane. I use Twitter once in a while because most of the dramas are on Twitter because everyone's a bunch of fucking brain dead idiots on Twitter. So if you ever want to like make interesting content or content calling out people, Twitter's your thing. But I don't like go on there religiously. But yeah, Elon Musk's whole thing is insane. Why do you look like a generic gamer if you lost weight? I don't know, man. I don't know. I've told people this so many times. I'm just a generic dude. Like I'm just a generic dude who just makes videos and gives like my own opinion. And everyone's always like, "Oh, you just look like a normal dude." Yeah, I'm not trying to be like Dream or anything like that. That guy's double handsome. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna do like a big like 2 million viewer fucking face cam show off. I'm just an average looking dude. I don't know. I'm a better father than you, Rick. I'm better for Lori than you, man. Dude, I love those TikToks so much. He's like, we can all live together, man. Fucking hell. Even like I used to watch The Walking Dead a lot, like back in the day, like during like Herschel's Farm and stuff like that, because Uber Nova was talking about that show a lot, especially during his playthrough. So I was like, I'll check the show out. Fuck it. I checked it out and I'm like, this show is gonna be such a meme. Just based on like how they talk to each other and like, I'm a better father than you, man. It's like it's gonna be a meme. And then what was it 10 years later since season 2 or season 1? 10 years later, it's like, bro, 10 years later and people are memeing on Fortnite. I don't know what to tell you guys. That's just insane. Hold on. Yeah. People like EDP, people like that should just end up in jail. Yeah, facts. He's SMP. You look like a cool hipster. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm wearing a Sidemen hoodie. Like, I don't know if that's hipstery. Let's go face reveal. Just reach 1K. Did you just reach 1K or did I just reach 1K? Because if I reach 1K, that's crazy. That would be huge, man. But no, congratulations. If you reach 1K, congratulations, man. That's not an easy thing to accomplish, especially nowadays in the shorts form content. Making any content that's more than 10 minutes, it's so hard for you to get any sort of subscribers. But people pull it out, which is crazy. Niga is in the boys now, which is crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. I just did lol. Almost 700 subs though. You're doing really good. Yeah, I don't know, man. This channel's been growing really fast, which is kind of crazy. Like, I'm even like, so to like qualify for like YouTube partnership, like to get ads on your videos, you need to reach 1,000 subscribers and like 4,000 watch time hours. Right now, I'm at 5,300 watch time hours in 4 months. It took me almost exactly a year to try to reach that last time. So yeah, no, it's crazy. It's kind of crazy how fast my channel's blowing up. Like even back in the day when I was doing like Skyrim playthroughs with my friends, we get like 40 views a video, and I think my recent Gideon video got like 40 views in 30 minutes, which is like holy shit, man. And then like 2 years from now, I'm gonna be looking back at this and be like, oh, that was nothing. I hope you do too. Yeah, I hope so. I hope I get to at least 1,000 subs. That's kind of the goal I'm hoping. Uh, Vivid, you'll get there. I only have 7,000 watch hours. I have 7,000 watch hours. Yeah, that's a fucking lot, dude. 7,000. You gotta think that's 7,000 hours that people watch your content. Like that's fucking insane. It still won't let you do ads or monetize because of copyright strikes. Yeah, I mean, copyright strikes are huge, and even like get, um, trying to get like what's the word? Trying to get ads is also really hard on a small channel because YouTube usually demonetizes channels like mine. So they do like this whole grueling process of trying to like review your content. Hey, do you play Dead by Daylight, by the way? One of my fave games ever. Chucky is the newest character. I don't play it, but I watch Dashy play it. So like me personally, I don't play Dead by Daylight because I don't really like those like multiplayer horror games. For instance, like I played a little bit of Texas Chainsaw Massacre and that was all right, but I watched Dashy play it. It's a fun game to watch, and I watched the new Chucky thing and I was like, that's sick. It's cool how like when you grab the person, it's like the ghost of Charles Ray holding Chucky and holding the other person. I thought that was sick. I'm just doing YouTube for fun anyways, so it's cool. I mean, I'm kind of doing both. I'm doing YouTube because I find it fun and it's a little side thing to do, which keeps me entertained. But I'm also doing it because I want to get popular. I mean, I think we all kind of have that goal deep down. Like, I'm fine with making content or whatever. If I never get popular, it sucks, but that's just how the world works. But how do we get bigger or at least more YouTubers exposing Gideon for being religious fraud? Jamari talked about his career being over, but never mentioned him the fucked up EDP situation. Yeah, that's the thing about the Gideon situation is a lot of people try to discredit me or discredit the whole thing because I'm a small YouTuber. I've seen tons of comments saying that, and it's like, dude, if I wasn't sure about what I was talking about, I wouldn't be talking about it to this day. And the fact that Gideon still hasn't addressed it, it's not even like a sorry, it's not even like a all right, sorry. All right. It's like I don't even remember what I was saying. It's not even like people are talking about it, which is like it's frustrating. I know I'm not gonna play like Mama Max and like throw a giant fit and try to get everyone eyes on me by like changing the narrative. But it'd be nice if more people were talking about it because this isn't even like trying to get clicks or views or Gideon's attention. I'm just like, I don't understand how he could do that. Like from a personal level, how do you take a 15-year-old girl who comes to you and then try to like profit off of it? It's fucking whack. Like it is crazy. It is crazy to me how he can do that. But I mean, I can do what I can. I try to message other YouTubers to talk about it, but I'm only one person. I also saw a comment from my video like a month ago. Someone said if this guy has issues with Gideon, he should just bring it up with Gideon. Yeah, let me go ahead and try to hit up Gideon, who has like 7 million subscribers. Do you know how hard it is to try to hit up a content creator? Do you know how hard it is to get noticed by a content creator? You know what I mean? It's almost impossible. So of course, if I was knowledgeable about this and I had contact with Gideon, I would hit him up first, right? I would hit up Gideon first and just say, hey, there's rumors going around that you used a 15-year-old girl for content and allowed her to get groomed for content. What's going on with that? But I don't have contact with Gideon, so of course I'm going to make a video about it Not to mention it gets me views too. So hold on one second. My family keeps trying to hit me up. Hold up. All right. One sec, guys. All right, sorry. But to answer the question, basically, how to get more people talking about is if people just share my video. Like, it's not even like I'm trying purposely to get views off of my video because I am seriously concerned about this. But like, if people just share my video, I feel like it'll get to more people, you know. Well, my chat keeps disappearing. I gotta fix that. Who's winning the fight Friday, KSI or Speed? Probably KSI because he's much bigger than Speed, to be honest. And let's be honest, KSI is only doing that just to piss off Jake Paul. Like it's not even a joke. He's just doing it because Jake Paul has a fight the same day. Plus, I don't really care for Speed or KSI, to be honest, nowadays. I think you have potential to get really popular when you go off script. It gets wild. I mean, it can. I mean, that's the thing. I don't like reading a script. First of all, I'm dyslexic as shit. So when I read off a script, as you guys can tell when I read comments, I just talk like a robot and it's not appealing at all. So I always just go off the top of my head. How's the Gideon fan base been? Well, the fact that my video hasn't really hit the algorithm yet, it's been pretty tamed. I mean, there's a couple people going to my videos saying that, oh, he's following Jesus now. It's like, cool. I addressed that in the video. Using a 15-year-old pet on it. Yeah, it was bad. It's so bad. Like, it's not even like a little small oopsie Gideon did and Skeeter and his manager inside. That's a big oopsie. Like, we don't use real life victims for a reason. We don't like use real life children as bait because you're no better than EDP in that instant. You're taking advantage of a child for your own personal gain. What's the difference? Just let me call up Gideon's home number and hit him up because that's so easy. Exactly. Exactly. If I could get into contact with Gideon, do you guys not think I would already try to hit him up? I've tried to hit him up a number of times. I've even tried to add insight on Discord so we can have a discussion. I'm someone who always looks at double sides. You know what I mean? I'm not someone who just jumps to conclusions. It's like if I could, I would. Gideon also texted that same 15-year-old Harisma. Yeah. Yeah, he's a fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't want to like go too wild into this, but lucky you, bro. Plubus, I'm your fan. Huge. I'm here. Sorry. It's so bad. I wish I should just be pulling up my other phone, honestly. I hear if I hear about people like that, I'm gonna find them. Yeah. I mean, that's your thing, man. If you want to do that, that's on you, but as for me, I'm decent with sitting in my house and just exposing people. I think that's fun and like it's not like I know I'm making a difference, but it's like the little things, you know. It's the little things that make me feel better about myself. Oh my god. Yeah, sorry if I keep like blocking the cam. I have to like slide through chat manually to read everyone's comments, which is just really frustrating. Gideon being exposed is needed. Well, that's the thing, right? He needs to be exposed. Like I feel like as soon as it gets to like someone like Sensitive Society or Optimus or one of the big commentary channels, I think it could go fucking mainstream. To be fair, like I feel like it could eventually go mainstream and people will be talking about it because it's not like a little oopsie either. Like people are saying it's like a little oopsie, but it really wasn't though. That's a pretty big oopsie to purposely allow a child to continue talking to a predator in order for you to go and confront that predator at a dialysis center, which had nothing to do with the situation at all. He wasn't there to meet up with Kayla, which would have been the only good thing to come out of that situation because they could have said that he was there to meet up with a child, but he wasn't. He was there to get his dialysis treatment, so it was completely pointless. It was entirely a content grab. It's that simple. You know what I mean? And was I excited for the video? Yes, but that was before I knew they used Kayla the whole entire time. So I don't know, man. It's like the thing where it's like I know I'm a small content creator and these things will go unnoticed. I've done tons of videos on predators and smaller content creators, and I wake up and they're still on the platform. They're still like I've done games on Roblox that are clearly like grooming games for children, And I've exposed those, but those games are still up. It's something you got to deal with. Like, as long as I'm bringing awareness out there and as long as like a couple people know about it, I'm kind of satisfied because I feel like the domino effect happens where one person sees my video and they're like, oh shit, this is bad. I should probably tell someone or share his video. Oh, and then it starts dominoing, right? But that only happens sometimes. So, like for instance, my Twitter video where I call out this one EDP defender, and then the next day he all of a sudden hates EDP as well. So it's stuff like that where I'm like, okay, my videos are kind of making a difference. But I don't know. I feel like Gideon's trying to run away or hide right now, which is, I mean, if he wants to follow God, that's fine. I have nothing against people going to religion or trying to find meaning in this fucked up world. But I mean, to go to God and not even address or talk about what you did before you decide to go on this religious thing. I mean, that's just scamming your fans. Honestly, that's trying to pull one over your fans. So, hey, not everyone deserves a big fan base. That's all I'm gonna say. He was there to pick a cupcake. True. True. What if, and listen, I know this is a meme, guys. This is a meme, right? I know this isn't true, but what if he was just there to pick up a cupcake? What if he was just there to pick up a cupcake? What if this was all a massive misunderstanding? Gideon getting away with it? Jesus Christ. I hope not, dude. That's the thing. Like I've made my videos, but it hasn't been that long. Like there's still a chance that this Gideon video gets picked up and then more people talk about it because yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like it's not like I expect much. It's not like I expect much to come out of this, but like I feel like he should at least get exposed. I don't know. I don't know. Crazy life we live where you got small content creators trying to be the moral authority on big content creators. What flavor though? I don't know, man. I don't know. Probably chocolate. I don't know. EDP doesn't like cupcakes apparently. Apparently he actually doesn't actually like cupcakes, which is surprising because I feel like his fat ass would eat anything. But apparently he doesn't like cupcakes. Big question here. Yeah, what's up? What's your humongous question? Your groundbreaking question. Also, I apologize for the audio too. I can't plug my headphone into this thing. What will come? What they will come. Trust me, bro. It happened to me a few days ago. I know they'll come. I'm not oblivious of the Gideon army. Like I know they'll eventually come. It doesn't matter. I can literally make a video exposing Gideon for doing something real bad. Like I'm talking about like maybe sending dick pics to a minor, and his fan base would still be defending him. You know what I mean? His fan base would still be defending him. It doesn't matter anymore. Children who are on the internet these days have no moral compass. I'm not asking you to call it the content creator. I'm just asking you to hold them accountable. That's it. Or maybe stop watching them when you realize that they're not a good person, but that's a lot to ask for a group of people. Only big question here. EDP doesn't like cupcakes, ironically. Yeah, apparently he doesn't like cupcakes, which is weird. You'd think he would. Like I said, you'd think he would love cupcakes. I'm surprised he doesn't, but I mean he could be lying. He also said that he doesn't like any woman under like 60 years old, which is just clearly a cope and clearly just him lying. But I still decently like Gideon's content and his turn to Christ, but he has to address what happened. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. If you guys respect Gideon's decision to go to God, that's great. Like honestly, like I said, I support anyone who wants to find meaning in all this. Like that's fantastic. My issue is I still just don't think he's addressed everything. Like I feel like if you are going to fully put yourself to the Lord, you got to confess for your sins. And pretty much taking a 15-year-old girl and using her for content to make money and get views and likes, that's so bad. I don't even need to explain to you guys why that's bad. But yeah, you guys can still like Gideon's content. Like I said, some of his pranks I thought were hilarious. I genuinely thought some of his pranks were really funny, to be perfectly honest with you guys. Like his muscle suit prank was hilarious where he pretended to be a bodybuilder. When he went to the Renaissance fair, he was so lively, the kids were laughing with him. I didn't mind that kind of stuff. My issue is when he went to like Walmart or went to a place he's not supposed to film, and these poor 9 to 5 workers who are probably 16 years old go up to him and say, sir, you can't be filming here. It's company policy. We're just doing our jobs. And then he decides to make a whole scene out of it. I'm just like, dude, fuck you. At that point, you're no better than the other people who go into Walmart and fuck with employees, honestly. But I thought some of his content was actually decent. He's better than like Mizzy and stuff. Truly hope he didn't use Christ as a get out of jail free card. That's the thing. I'm not gonna just say that. Obviously, even in my video, I've never like fully explicitly said I think Gideon's hiding behind religion, but it seems fishy how he all of a sudden wants to turn to God as soon as I start. Like, it's not my videos that forced him to, but he knows that people know about this, right? He's not oblivious. He probably, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm sure he saw my video. Inside saw my video. I'm sure he sent it to Gideon. So I mean, they know what's up, but I mean, you can't turn to God if you don't address the bad shit you do. He's lying and hiding behind the best excuses. Fuck that knucklehead. Well, that's the thing, right? Is I grew up, obviously, I grew up in a Christian school, or no, Catholic school, and I think he's Christian, but I think the morals and values of religion are kind of the same between the two. And the thing is, though, I was always taught too, if you want to change your life, you can make mistakes, but you have to confess to your sins. And in this case, yeah, has he confessed to God? Maybe. But you also got to be set in reality where you have an audience that is being blinded by you right now. And the fact that your audience thinks you're this just like holy being now and you're following God, they don't even know what you did. That's the issue. How does he expect to get forgiveness when he hasn't even explained what he did yet? That's just it, man. I love you, senpai. Thank you. Appreciate it. KSI's been hella quiet since his fan base turned against him. Last upload 11 days ago. Yeah, well, he addressed it on the Sideman podcast, and he claims he doesn't care. But I mean, the fact that I honestly think he's not going to do another Reddit video for a couple months until this all blows over. Like, honestly, Mark might clip this here, guys. Clip this here. KSI is not going to do another Reddit video until like 6 months later, where there's not a single post talking about his complete and utter meltdown about his loss. But I said this too in my previous video. Losing is fine. You know what I mean? You can't expect to win if you don't expect to lose. But he's just taking it so poorly. And someone said, "Oh, well, he's gonna be a sore loser at the start." Well, I get that. I don't expect everyone to take a loss, especially when you do months and months of training with very high expectations of everyone around you. But he was the underdog. Everyone didn't like. I'm not gonna say they didn't expect much out of him, but when you lose as an underdog, you don't take it that hard. You are already at a disadvantage. The fact that you even stepped up to the plate and tried to go against all odds is awesome. And I think that's already kind of a W. But instead, he's going on this massive tangent, bro. He used it as a shield, so when people give criticisms, they will defend saying he is a man of God. I'm just saying it's suspicious. I'm just saying he went from one crazy child fan base to now a crazy religious audience. Like I said, people can turn to religion, but I've read Gideon's comments, and that shit is like pretty fucking intense what they're saying and shit. I really don't buy. Hold on, I'm trying to catch up. I really don't buy the Christ thing. It just feels like I'm a man of God and I confess to my sins. You can't say I did anything wrong now. Only God can judge me. I mean, that's okay. I've gone into religious rants before. That's the negatives of religion, right? Is people think that if you become religious, everything is forgiven. All your wrongdoings are forgiven. You cannot be judged by people. The only people who can judge those people are God because they're followers of God. I just think it's ridiculous. I think turn to God, but you have to right all your wrongs. I can't just one day be like, yo guys, I know I allowed a 15-year-old girl to get groomed in my Discord and then used her for content, but I'm turning to God now. So good luck trying to criticize me. That's what it's coming off as. And all I'm asking is just for Gideon to address it. That's it. And he doesn't even need to call my video. He doesn't even need to address my video. He just needs to address the fact that he used a 15-year-old girl as a fucking live bait with him and his Skeeter Gene for financial gain. And then all of a sudden now he's on the path of religion. Guys, tell me I'm not taking crazy pills. Like, that's just, I don't get it, man. Criticism isn't judgment, so he can't say that. Well, that's the big thing, right? Is judgment and criticism is different, right? Tons of people criticize everyone, right? Like, that's the thing. It's human nature to criticize people, especially when you have your own moral beliefs. But I think, like, deep down, we all agree that using a 15-year-old child as bait for financial gain with a predator is a bad thing. It's extremely bad, extremely poor form. Like, again, he can go to religion, fine, but I can't fully believe you, and I don't think your audience should fully believe you until you address your current situation. That's it. Judgment would be like saying he's going to hell. I'm not saying that. That's the thing. I'm not saying that. It's not me to do that, right? Like, people will say, go to hell. I hope you burn in hell. But at the end of the day, that's not our decision, right? But it's definitely my decision that I think he definitely should talk about this, honestly. Yo, what's up? It's a 2-day or it's a 2W? A judge puts the the javel down and sets something in stone, critiquing someone for the wrongs is something else. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not saying I'm judge. What's the Judge Dredd thing where it's like he's the judge, prosecutor, and executor? No, I just think he should just be held accountable for what he did. I mean, it's that simple. It's that simple. Happy WGW Day. Hell yeah. Nowadays, big people on YouTube literally use cult followings of people they can easily manipulate religiously. People have religious follow. Some people, not all pedos, have kids, and e-girls have Sims. Okay, here's my thing, right? Is I grew up going to mass. I grew up going to church, right? And you have a preacher or a priest or whoever, right? It depends on the religion. And they will sit there and they'll teach you the word of God, right? They'll read the Bibles, they'll answer your questions, but they have done years and years and years of studying and self-reflection in order to preach it. You got guys now going on YouTube trying to preach it with only having a few months of turning to religion. That shouldn't be allowed, honestly. And that's kind of what Gideon. I always thought Gideon was kind of a religious man, but like the fact that he's now on the internet preaching and trying to teach his audience about his interpretation of the Bible, it's like, dude, that's crazy. That's actually crazy, man. Like these priests, man, they won't even like get like they won't have sex, they won't do any of that stuff. Like they're it's crazy. Hello, Plebisio. What up? It's Matthias, right? Matthias. When will you do a Just Gooby video? I'm gonna probably do it soon. Honestly, like probably sometimes this weekend. I'm gonna hit up some people. I'm gonna hit up some people. My main goal, right? And I probably shouldn't say this. My main goal is to try to get into a server. I think that's one thing a lot of these Just Gooby videos haven't really addressed is actually going into a server. I feel like going into a server would be a big thing to be able to number one, get into a server. Number two, get screen recordings and videos of what's going on in that server. Also, I'll be right back. I'm like making dinner right now, so I just got to go check on it. Excuse me. What up, boys? Oh shit, there's water on my glasses. All right, sorry, hold on. Just call me Axe, by the way. Okay, I'll call you Axe. Nice Christmas tree, man. I mean, it's kind of shitty to be honest, guys. I'm not even trying to be an asshole. Like, it's literally just streamers on top, and there's not even an angel on top of the tree. But I appreciate it though. Hey man, I made a video about Lolicon, and the guy told me to do my research. Of course. I mean, these guys try to act like they know everything about everything, yet they give one of the most brain dead opinions ever. It doesn't harm actual children, so therefore you guys shouldn't be mad about it. Shut the fuck up. I'm pretty sure his parents were the ones very religious. I just know, like, watching some of his pranks, he does bring up God once in a while, and he says, like, God bless and stuff. So, Sims kids and religious are easiest people on the internet to manipulate, and it shows. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are, like, jump on religious bandwagons because they're terrified, which you shouldn't be scared. I love you. I love you too. No offense, but I am an atheist. I don't believe in religion. That's fine. Everyone can hold their own beliefs. That's the problem with people who are religious. They get so upset when they hear that. Anyone can hold their own beliefs. That's the beautiful thing about life. Who gives a shit? People can do whatever they want. Is that going to be safe? Are you going to? Yeah, I'm probably gonna. I'll do all the proper measurements because he's a doxer, so I don't want to. I don't want to do anything stupid. What are you cooking? I'm making pasta. Well, I'm not really pasta. It's gonna be like a baked spaghetti. But what is your favorite ice cream flavor? Probably. I know this is gonna be really sorry, my glasses are just covered in water because I just like spilt a bunch of water. Probably I like maple nut. I know that's like really generic for a Canadian to like, but yeah, I like maple nut to be honest. But if it's not that, I just like vanilla. Honestly, I'm kind of a basic bitch. I have this manager added in a group chat on Twitter. I have his manager inside. How's everyone doing, by the way? I'm Christian and I totally fine with atheists. I believe we were all made by the same God and I should be kind to everyone because of that. Exactly. The whole point of religion, right? Even if it's fake, even if it's real, right? The whole point of religion I think is like newer religion, I guess, is just to love everyone, honestly. Like we're all equal, honestly. I think it's just ridiculous when people go into these massive debates. That's why politics never work out. And I love you, random citizen. And I love you, random citizen. God gave us free will. Exactly. God did. Gideon completely turned to religion. Good for him, I guess. That's fine. Like I said, if he completely turns to religion, that's fine. He's if he has taken the time to fully understand the fact that his career is probably going to die because of it, he's going to lose most of his fan base, and he's not really going to be able to revive his career. I'm pretty sure he's just done making videos. Last time I checked, but that's fine. My issue with Gideon, and my issue that continues with Gideon, is the fact that his last thing he did on the internet was allow a 15-year-old girl to continue being groomed by EDP to make a really bad EDP sting video. That's it. That's really my huge issue with Gideon. If he wants to go religion, that's cool, but I can't help but thinking that he's trying to hide behind it in some way, and that's a bad abuse of religion. Like, to be completely fair with you guys. I believe in God. I just don't think he's this racist, homophobic asshole people like to make it. People use religion to push their own agendas. It's kind of fucked, to be honest with you guys. Akai, yo, what's up, dude? Yeah, inside at Plubius. Yeah, inside. I tried adding him on Discord, but he never added me back. I don't know. I don't know. He's still JDion's Discord manager, so I mean, talk more about EDP45. Love the vid. Sick. I mean, there's not much to say about him though. Like, I do like talking about EDP because I like bringing awareness, but I also like the views. Like, I'm just gonna be real with you guys. You guys are real with me all the time. I'm gonna be real with you. EDP gets me views, right? It's that simple. I'm not trying to build my channel off of his clout, but I had an interview with him. I'd made videos on him that blew up. You know what I mean? A lot of people look to me to like make content about EDP. The unfortunate thing is he doesn't really do much. You know what I mean? He's a very private guy when it comes to his grooming stuff and his friends and all this stuff. But all he really talks shit about is the Eagles, and I don't really want to get into like football talk with you guys. But as soon as he makes a video being a hypocrite, or as soon as he makes a video addressing something, I will be talking about it. I always do. Gideon will return in the future. I'm sure he will. I mean, he's always talked about retiring young. He's 23 years old. He's a young guy, even though his hairline might tell you guys different, but he's a young guy. He's 23 years old, and he's already thinking about like turning to God and spending the rest of his life. I mean, I'm sure he's going to try to make a return. I don't know how strong his religion is, or his religion. Obviously, deleting your video is a pretty big sentiment. That's obviously a good thing to show to God. Say, look, I'm actually dedicated to you. I deleted all my videos, all my monetary values. So that is a big step for Gideon, but it's still not where it should be, to be perfectly honest with you guys. Like, what do you mean racist and homophobic? Well, it's just some religious churches and religious groups say that you can't be gay and you can't, you know what I mean? You can't, people of different color are mistaken. It's bad stuff, to be honest. Yeah, true. And also, I appreciate you respecting my opinion. Yes, that's just it, right? That's how you can tell a true religious person from someone faking, is they don't care about what you do or who you are, or, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. He deleted the prank videos. Yeah, all the prank videos are gone now. I don't know if they're deleted or he probably put them in some sort of back file. I'm not sure. I was live streaming a couple days ago, and Mr. Gamer popped in and told me about the shocking content creator that got a tattoo of a minor. It was an insane story. If he was still active, yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Speaking of tattoos, also no. First of all, how would you explain that to people? People be like, "Oh, what's that tattoo? Is that your daughter?" It's like, no, that's a girl crushing on the internet. She's like 12. I keep hearing there's a possibility EDP won't go to jail. I mean, yeah, that is a possibility. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I haven't talked to Kayla in a week now, and even then, when I text her, it's just to see how she's doing, because I don't really want to bug her about updates anymore, because at the end of the day, she's probably trying to move on. But I mean, there's still a very real possibility that he's not going to jail. I mean, there's a very real possibility he won't get arrested, but there's a bigger possibility he won't actually go to jail. But I mean, obviously, this was not handled right properly. I've already kind of gave my criticisms towards Kayla. I'm not going to go on the internet and chew her a new one. She's a child. But obviously, this could have been handled different. I mean, he's going to groom again. Unfortunately, groomers are going to groom. So he's going to probably groom again, and hopefully that will be the point where he actually gets arrested. So, not my job to convert you to Christ. All I'm going to say is he loves you. Exactly. Fucking Jesus Christ was Jewish, man. I can't respect a man who says one thing but can't back it up. That's just it, right? Like I don't listen to people who don't give me a proper reason for what they're saying. Hairline surgery was crazy. Yeah, I saw the clip of him getting the hairline. He's like he's showing off the hairline, and then he ended up shaving it all off. I was like, dude, actually looked kind of good. I mean, I believe that God is loving and accepting to people regardless of race and sexuality. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Gideon has that Papa Gut haircut. Jesus Christ. He does love everyone no matter what. I watch EDP get a channel on YouTube. I'm sure he's tried to though. Like I'm sure he's had tried to make YouTube accounts and stuff like that. But YouTube is his main bread and butter originally. Like say with TikTok, right? He wasn't really known for having a TikTok. So if he tries to come back to YouTube, do you know how many commentary channels are gonna quickly shut him down? Even Penguin Zero would probably do a video about it. Like people would shut that shit down so quickly. So that's probably why he hasn't really attempted to. You know what I mean? Plus his name doesn't come with a good thing. You used to always see memes of Gideon after getting his hairline surgery. I mean, it was funny. I can't lie to you guys. Gideon is funny. He is a very charismatic guy. I don't care though because he used a 15-year-old girl to try to make a bunch of money. With a lot of shit EDP and Gideon did, Kayla got enough to press charges. I'm sure she probably has the idea come across her head that she wants to charge Gideon and his manager. I'm sure that thought process has come across her head, but I mean, I don't know why she wouldn't. They completely used her and abused her. I like the fact that our law is so twisted. People like EDP slip away so easily. Drunk drivers, pedophiles, murderers, rapists, they always get away with shit. There's once in a while where they do actually get arrested and stuff. But do you know how many times we see their fuck up evidence or a judge doesn't want to pursue charges or doesn't want to convict them? So many times. Look at Chris Chan. That's a good example. Chris Chan spent less than a year in jail, right? Or was it 2 years? It was a short amount of sentence for literally doing a terrible thing to his own mother. Just think about that. And now he's thriving on YouTube with almost 100K subs. Gideon and Skeeter didn't make things any better. They made things worse. And that's kind of the backwards gymnastics that these Gideon meat riders are saying, is they're like, oh, well, Plubius, Gideon was actually gathering evidence. And it's actually a good idea to allow Kayla to continue talking to her abuser and her groomer because they're going to get, he didn't give a fuck about any of that. He knew exactly what he was doing. Going to EDP's place of medical that's the thing you guys gotta understand too. They went to his dialysis center. I don't give a shit, right? Fuck EDP. He should dialysis treatment, in my opinion. That's a waste of money. But my issue is he could use that in court now. Kayla, if he does get arrested and Kayla does pursue, do you guys think honestly the court is gonna ignore Gideon's involvement in the court case? No, EDP is gonna spin it and make it seem like he harassed him and he set Kayla up purposely to make content. That's going to be a line he's going to go with. And do you guys, that's actually going to hold up in court? Probably. As much as how stupid that is a big thing that could have been just avoided. I mean, that's the thing, right? And here's the sad thing is people think that Gideon is a hero. He isn't though. He isn't at all. He wasn't there to catch EDP meeting up with a minor. He was there just for content. The first thing they do when they got out is they showed a picture of EDP with makeup and said, oh, Bryant, do you want to explain this, Bryant? I don't know what to tell you guys else, honestly. EDP has a channel with 80K subs. Does he actually? Are you sure it's not like some sort of fan account? Because there's tons of those. Rewatched all the Chucky movies in a couple days ago. And in the first one, Chucky says, I got a date with a 6-year-old boy. Yeah, I remember that. But the thing with Chucky, though, is he was an actual like groomer, right? Like he was a sex offender. So that shit's crazy, man. Those Chucky movies go so hard. Chris Chan should have stayed in jail. Well, not stayed in jail, but at least stayed longer than 2 years. You know what I mean? At least actually fully learn from their mistakes, maybe actually get corrected and not draw fucking Sonichu art all the goddamn time. They clearly have mental illnesses. They should not be out in the public. I'm very curious to how much time Linemaker spent in jail. I'm assuming it was a lot, right? Because he shared CP on Twitter. Like he had a 12-year-old girlfriend, but he also shared her nudes on Twitter. I feel like sending CP on social media will get you a ton of years. Even consuming CP is like super illegal. EDP Gaming 1. He wasn't a sex offender, just a serial strangler. The sex offender. Hold on, the sex offender was. Oh, Freddy Krueger was the sex offender, but he was just a murderer. Okay. All right, that makes sense. Lolicon defenders make me sick. They entertain the shit out of me because they think that they're like clever or intelligent with what they're saying. And it's like, you guys realize you're defending pedophilia, right? Like at the end of the day, you guys are defending pedophilia, no matter how you try to flip it. Oh, but Publius, if they're consuming cartoon children being sexually exploited, that's okay because real children don't get affected. That is still pedophilia. That's not my argument. My argument is not if real kids get get attacked or get stuff, even though there's no evidence to back that up or go against it. So I don't know why it's a defense. My defense is that if you consume lolicon, you are a pedophile. I mean, it's that simple. Why are you watching that kind of stuff if it's not to get your rocks off to prepubescent children? And then, but they can't argue against that. Look at my video. I made a video talking about how Destiny defended lolicon. So many backlash, so many people feeling so comfortable in my comment section to talk shit because everyone else was, because there are a bunch of Destiny defenders and lolicon defenders. But in my video declaring war against these motherfuckers, not a single comment defending it because they're on my turf at that point and they can't defend themselves because they know that they'll be called out. Yeah, that one little costume was a pedo. He still has access to that channel, by the way. Is that like his official channel? That's like his gaming channel, right? I'm not really too familiar with that channel. EDP still okay. Isn't Chris transgender? No, not really. The reason why he claims he's transgender is so he can go after lesbian women. It's a drawing. Get the fuck out, Lamau. I saw that comment. You can literally, and that's the thing. So is Dream art. Dream stands draw art of him being like fucking bloated and his guts ripped out by fucking his friends because it's some sort of like gore porn or whatever. And that's just art, but that still doesn't mean it doesn't fucking like that shit can fuck me up. Like I'm sure a lot of you guys know the kind of art I'm talking about, the like gore art. That stuff makes you feel sick. Even if it's just a drawing, it still makes me feel extremely sick. So this whole it's a drawing thing is so fucking stupid. Because if drawings can actually have a negative effect on people's brains. Once I win the presidential election, I'll shout out your YouTube channel. Huge. I'll be voting for you. Wasn't Brad Dourif though the real Chucky? His voice actor in Soul is a cool dude. Actually, I want to talk about too. The guy who played Chucky also got outed out for being a predator. I don't know if you guys keep up with the CC unit, but like the original like puppet, not puppet, but like the short person who was playing Chucky got outed out for being a predator, and he was talking to like 20 or 30 minors at once. So yeah, anyways, fun little fact for you. Chris Chan makes me sick. Same. Chris isn't trans. He lied to get lesbians. He admitted to it. Exactly. It's that, yeah. EDP's final title video on his gaming channel aged well. What is his? What? Hold on, let me look it up. What's his name again? EDP Gaming 1 or some shit like that. Why is his profile picture like a anime girl? What the fuck? Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Predicting the future, I see EDP. I'm not gonna tell you guys. You guys can look it up yourself. That is so bad. Paracynical art. EDP has had it in About Me because the pedo exposed video. EDP makes me sick. Okay, that's a pretty scumbag thing to do. We need Christian Freights in here. He's an OG. I'm sorry, what? EDP played video games where they football games? It looks like just Call of Duty or Battlefield. It looks like a bunch of Battlefield video. He hasn't posted in 8 years though. I mean, he probably still has access to this channel, but he probably forgot his login info, which he's probably regretting that deeply right now. I mean, he has a couple of videos talking about like his regular shit. I don't know. That's great. I didn't even know he had a game channel. Look at that. Brad Oeth was innocent, and he is who most people know as Chucky. Brad was the voice actor of Charles Lee Ray. I remember he got someone on eBay who ordered a Sega, I think. Profile picture is an anime girl. Oh, no, it's EDP. I think it's some sort of like Final Fantasy picture. I think it's some sort of Final Fantasy picture or something like that, but that's still weird. Tobuscus is starting to make a comeback. He's been posting more frequently. I'm happy for him. False accusations destroyed him. He probably won't pull numbers again, but I hope for a good thing for Toby. Yeah, and the girl even came out and said that she fucking like was lying, but he completely got his career taken down, which is it's so sad, man. I used to watch Tobuscus so much. There's director who was a director of Jeepers Creepers 1, 2, and 3 turned out to be a predator. That doesn't surprise me. Hollywood is filled with them, bro. I'm not even being like coy with you guys. Hollywood is filled with predators. EDP is one interesting character. Like, man was funny, crazy, ironic, and now a creepy, down bad weirdo. Yeah, he was kind of like his humor was kind of like ahead of its time. As weird as that sound, like his toilet humor and stuff would be completely destroying the internet right now, like with the new generation. But yeah, EDP was interesting, man. Like, I'm not gonna say EDP wasn't funny. Like, some of his clips were funny as fuck. That's how I knew about him. But I wouldn't say I was a fan. He also has a channel with 10K subs, so hopefully YouTube takes it down. I figure people aren't surprised, but it's true. Yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't even know EDP had a gaming channel. Like, what the fuck? Battlefield 4 Team Deathmatch, the big boss is in town. Battlefield 4 hard difficulty mission. He shit himself in a Chipotle once, didn't you? Remember Bill Cosby? He did shit himself in a Chipotle once. He made a video detailing it. I'm pretty sure all the moments he shit himself are detailed on the internet. Remember? Yeah, I remember Bill Cosby. The Bill Cosby pack, just straight up drugging women. Yeah, doesn't surprise me though. Doesn't surprise me. If anything, that's like a PSA for women to cover their drinks. I mean, I haven't been to like obviously I had a partying phase, but yeah, some guys like at clubs are really weird. So yeah, girls, if there's any females in this chat, cover your drinks because you never know when there's a Bill Cosby around. You never know. You never know. He just happened to be a Hollywood superstar that got caught. I might have to do a video talking about this gaming channel because he's got quite a lot of content on here. It's kind of interesting. I kind of want to do a video talking about the statutory rape thing.
All right, man. So
I don't know if you guys can hear
I'm gonna
this.
try to put in work with these fucking LMGs today. I'm gonna do some team deathmatch. Last match I was doing obliteration. Really fun game mode, man. You know what I mean? I'm really glad that I was able to find a fucking game mode besides.
That's funny. I didn't know EDP played video games. It's kind of crazy. That's funny to know. Like, he was playing Battlefield 3 around the same time I was too, or Battlefield 4. I probably killed his ass a couple times. EDP drugs cupcakes Lamau. Jesus Christ. You guys definitely won't see me at an EDP cupcake stand. Yeah, I'm not defending him, but some of the women did lie about it. If I'm been honestly, the only reason he's not in jail permanently is well, he's rich. Yeah, I mean, some of the women did lie. I mean, I feel like a lot of the women were kind of jumping on the bandwagon, but it was proven that he did to a couple women. I know you're lying. There's no way EDP has a gaming channel, especially after what he got exposed for. No, this was before. This gaming channel is like 8 years ago. Like 8 years ago was his last video, so this was way before he started blowing up. Yeah, no, this is actually him. It's not AI. Like, I'm watching it right now, and that is genuinely him. I'm gonna be real. I'm so tired of predators. You can trust anyone or enjoy anything because there's always predatorial behavior involved somehow. I'm not even surprised at the moment when someone is outed. Yeah, it's just I feel like it's really common with just because that's their audience. Like, people like Dream and stuff. It's like that's literally their audience. Honestly, like, I expect nothing less. Because they're a bunch of lonely men who don't have any accountability, so they go after their children audience. You should make a video about his gaming channel. I probably will. At least his one video. Flappy Bird can suck a fat one. Dude, this is like a golden archive. Holy shit. Dude, he's got like tons of videos. He's got 138 videos. That's more than I got. I saw some AI posters for fake Disney EDP movies, and they were crazy. Yeah, I saw one too where it's like the Great Cupcake Escape or something, and it shows like a cupcake running away from EDP. That shit's hilarious. What do you think about the EDP subreddit? I have mixed feelings because I respect what they try to do. It's good that there's a subreddit dedicated to shitting on EDP. I mean, how can I be against that? My issue is they can be extremely toxic sometimes. And also the moderators too had to let them know, hey, stop sending EDP's dick pic in the Reddit. Like, a moderator shouldn't have to be saying that on the EDP subreddit. Like some people, I feel like this isn't all the people, right? This isn't all the people that are in the fucking Discord or the Reddit, but there's some people out there who are just joined it just to be pissed off all the time. And I feel like that's nothing less from the Reddit, but as a Cosby fan, that hurts me. Why do you even get rich and he can get lots of women willingly? I mean, it's not even about like the fact that there was probably women readily available for him. It's the thrill of finding a woman, drugging her, and then doing stuff to her. It's weird, man. Like that's the thing. You can't really understand why they do it, but you gotta understand that there's a reason like they do that. Floofer made 2 videos on his alt channel, Floofy Floofer. Do you plan covering them? Maybe. I heard Rince was talking about it. I checked out his live stream for like 20 minutes. Rince is talking about it, but I might talk about it, man. Those videos were bad. Those videos were really bad, man. Like I watched one of them. It was bad. It was bad. For those of you who don't know who Floofer is, he's basically a PDF file who's openly admitted to doing stuff to children and also animals. He also avidly talks on Luzuki's channel, who is a zoophile, and he's been like beefing with Rince because Rince called him out, and he lied about turning himself in. So he basically said, "I'm going to turn myself in, October, whatever. I'm going to turn myself in." When he realized people did not give a fuck about that, like they're like, "Go fuck yourself. We don't care." He decided to be like, "Actually, never mind. I'm turning myself in." Gotcha. It's like no one fucking believed you in the first place. So I don't know. I might talk about him if you guys are interested in that. But I think Rince does a really good job, man. He has 3 channels up and inactive: Chaotic Kitchen 45, EDP Gaming, and Stall Seat. So far, the years I typed least active. Well, that's the thing. I think he just forgot his. I think he forgot his password for all those. He made a video showing his ass cheek. Yeah. I don't want to watch that, bro. I've seen enough of EDP's body, honestly. I enjoyed a show called Central World. Turns out Miranda Sings voiced a character in it, so there goes that. I still like the show, but I don't want to hear that voice after everything she did. Actually, do you know what's funny? Bringing up Miranda Sings is I watch Disney, right? I watch Disney animation. I watch Disney overall. I don't really like the route they're going with recent Disney films, but I watch Disney, right? And so I was watching Wreck-It Ralph Wrecks the Internet, and I completely forgot that Miranda Sings is in that fucking movie. And I literally died laughing because I was like, that was a fucking jump scare. She's literally in the movie for no fucking reason. And I was like, Jesus Christ, it's the ukulele bitch. The weird auntie. I'm disappointed at Bill Cosby. Same with R. Kelly. Yeah, I mean, peeing on minors. That's kind of it's kind of a no-no. It's kind of a no-no. Oh my God, Tobuscus uploaded just now. What a coincidence. Huge. Man, some people started trash talking you because you defend Kayla, so I stood up for you. Appreciate it. I mean, you don't have to do that. I don't expect people to stand up for my opinions. I'd rather you guys not, but it's kind of nice to know that you guys do. Yeah, I don't know. I had a controversial opinion apparently with Kayla. I just think like we gotta remember she's a child. Does that excuse shit? Absolutely not. But she's a child. She has a different brain than most adults, right? Like it's proven. Even at 16, 17, 18, you still are gonna make decisions you probably wouldn't make. Even I hear people in their 20s be like, "Oh, back when I was 20, I did this and I regret it." So yeah, she's done mistakes. Should she be talking to fucking grown-ups on the internet? No, she knows that now, right? So I'm not gonna fucking sit here and ridicule her like I'm her parent. She has parents. You know what I mean, I'm gonna support her and give her advice when she needs it. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna treat her like shit like the Reddit did when they first heard about this. I mean, did she have some angle with becoming famous? Why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't she try to profit off this? It's her fucking. She got groomed. It's not like she was making false accusations towards EP. She actually got groomed. Why shouldn't she have a career? Like people just stay mad about the dumbest fucking things, man. Hold on. So guys, I have to like manually scroll through all the chats because they just disappear. The fact that Colleen Ballinger has kids of her own after what she did to the other kids is very troubling. Yeah, it's concerning, man. Haven't watched the Floofer Files yet, but I remember Rince talking about him last time I joined the stream, so I'll check it out. Yeah, it's kind of a whole rabbit hole, man. Like, Floofer's just a bad person. He's even come onto my stream and tried to like talk weird, and I just banned him because I don't entertain that shit at all. Like, if I'm gonna talk about people like that, I'm gonna do it in my own separate video where I have my own footing. Do reaction videos. I used to do reaction videos with this kind of like same setup. I'll pretty much play a video and then my webcam would be in the corner. But I don't know now. I don't really fuck with reaction channels, or not reaction channels, but I wouldn't really do reaction content now. I'm thinking about when I start streaming more, I'm gonna like react to dramas with you guys, but that'll mostly probably be on Twitter. But welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I please take your order, please? Dude, you just brought up so many memories. EP can make it clap, no cap. Yeah, but it's not like a thick bird, right? Like a really thick, fit woman making it clap. It's like gelatin. It's like I can't even describe it to you guys. I've seen his ass jiggle, and I really don't want to relive that movie. Like it wasn't like the GTA 6 trailer. Miranda Sings had her own show on Netflix. Yeah, I watched one episode just for the fuck of it, and God, was it bad. Wonder if it's still there. Probably not. I mean, Netflix takes down a lot of shows. Oh yeah, she's in the movie Laugh My Ass Off. Someone said Ralph's just saved some minors. Jesus Christ, dude. Apparently not. Apparently not. I love Good Burger and many of his other movies and shows, but hate Dan Schneider or Sinder? Schneider? Wait, is R. Kelly still in prison? I'm not sure. I think he still is, right? It's not like Kayla doxed someone or something. A kid made a mistake. Don't victim blame the child. She didn't do anything just for the harassment. Okay, I'm about to say something really controversial. I'm going to do like a Destiny take. You know how I criticized Destiny about the lolicon thing? I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do a fucking controversial fucking take. Children are going to get groomed, and it fucking sucks. And it's the parents' job to do something about it. But most children get groomed nowadays, and it fucking sucks. Like, I brought this up so many times. After COVID, so many children have been getting groomed. Roblox, Fortnite, Discord, Instagram, Snapchat, all these things. Children are getting groomed every day. It's very, 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 very common, which sucks. But I think that says more about the parents than the kids. You know what I mean? Kids are going to be dumb. Kids are going to be talking to people they don't know. They don't fully understand. These groomers, I don't know if you guys have looked into grooming stuff or like pedophiles that get called out. They will manipulate the child. They'll be like, oh, we should do a fashion show. You should show off your clothes. Oh, you should take your clothes off. Oh, we should do a fashion show. Kids are so easily manipulated into being groomed because kids are stupid. So why are we going to sit here and make fun of the kids? We should be going after the parents because I'm sure the kids know that that's bad when they get told that it's bad. You know what I mean? It says more about the parents than the child. So I don't think Kayla Hoskins should get that much shit. She's already dealing with a lot of backlash from her video itself and all that. But her parents need to talk to Kayla and be like, hey, Kayla, probably shouldn't be doing that. Probably shouldn't be hitting up, you probably shouldn't be hitting up Gideon and stuff and all that. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Is that controversial? I think that's not controversial, but exactly. At the end of the day, she's still young. Exactly. I was 16 once too. I knew like I wasn't groomed as a kid because I'm a guy and I feel like that wasn't as common like as a young boy. And I also wasn't on the internet all the time. I feel like more kids are on the internet nowadays. But you know what I mean? It's like, dude, kids are dumb. I was 16 once, right? I was making dumbass decisions like every other 16-year-old. Does that mean the internet should fucking ridicule me? Yeah, sure. But you know what I mean? That's not really their job. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I still think she should be held accountable for what she did, but she did. She did. She even told me that that was a mistake. And I was like, cool. At least you understand it's a mistake. I remember hearing about Floofer. Yeah, he's talked about quite often in these communities. Would you fuck EDP for $50 million? Well, $50 million is a lot, but I'm not really of the age that EDP likes. So I don't think he'd be willing to do that. Can pay enough money to do that. I got a clip from Rince's stream of Floofer making a comment about consent. Do you want the clip? I mean, you could share it to me. I heard about that. I'll definitely probably go back and watch videos. I think Kayla should stay off the internet for now. I mean, I don't think she'd stay off the internet, but I think she should definitely be more supervised. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like she's like 12 years old or like a child. But I mean, if I found out my kid got groomed, I don't have a kid, by the way, guys. But if I found out like if I had a kid and they got groomed, I would definitely be like monitoring their internet history and internet search a lot. A lot. And Kayla is a very talented. She has a lot of big plans in the future. She obviously has her YouTube channel. She does music on the side. She obviously has a lot of talent to when it comes to the internet, like blowing up. So I think it's important that she gets herself in a good crowd. And her parents should be more involved in her life, to be perfectly honest with you guys. But I don't think she should stay off the internet. Like, she's 16, she can be on the internet. But ever since I heard Predators consistently preying on children on that game, it's endless ways I've been called pedophile. Yeah, I mean, it's only gonna get worse with the new 17 plus shit. Hello, just got done with homework. What we talking about? Oh man, we're just talking about random shit, honestly. If you don't, then the Booty Warriors will. Yeah, I'm sure someone in prison would do it for free. I'm sure someone in prison would do it for another 10 years because they don't give a fuck about predators in prison. They will destroy EDP. If I had a kid and I found out that EDP was working as a babysitter after what he did, yeah, no, it's crazy that EDP is a babysitter. I think that's nutty. I think if you allow EDP to babysit your child, that's just as bad as you allowing like Mini Lad or Line Maker to watch your child. Like, couldn't fucking be me, dude. Not gonna lie, DBD is pretty fun. If you've ever get the game, we could run surf sessions. That'd be sick. I don't really play those games though. It's weird that on the EDP subreddit that people call Kayla the B word. Like, dude, um, hold on, sorry. Like, dude, she's a minor. Why would you be calling a minor that word? I know it's not everyone that says that. Like, obviously, I'm not trying to say the Reddit overall, right? That'd be stupid. Like saying any group overall is bad. But yeah, like when she was doing that, people were calling her like a broad and like a hoe and a thought and a clout seeking thought. I'm like, guys, she's fucking 16. How can you guys be on the subreddit criticizing EDP while also calling a 16-year-old girl a thought or a fucking broad or a hoe? Like, that's why I say some people on the EDP subreddit are just there just to hate on someone. Babysitting service, but it's just content creators. Ugh, no. First of all, I don't even think they know how to make their own food. Have you guys seen videos of like content creators trying to make food? It's like, dude, they don't even know how to cut a fucking cucumber, let alone take care of a child. Illuminati lost her legal battle against Oz Media to foreclose his home. He raised 5 times the amount of money on his stream. Now she is suing him. Wonderstruck and Felix the Kit Kat. Dude, it never stops with her, bro. I did say I might do a video on her. I am definitely going to do a video on her, but it won't be for a while because there's still like I said, this is why I didn't make a video originally. Is there's so many things that keep happening where it's like fuck, I should probably make a video, but then boom, something else comes up, and I'm like, okay, fuck, when should I make a video? It's like when's a good time to make a video on Illuminati because things keep happening. The game is most fun at first. Couple games, it's all downhill after that. Lol. I just play the game because I have no other games to play. I mean that's fair. I just don't really like those multiplayer, like even Roblox. I'll play with my friends sometimes. Like I'll play like a Roblox horror game, and I'm like, these are kind of boring, man. These are kind of boring. It kind of gets rid of the whole horror aspect when you're playing with other players. I was watching a video about a guy who killed his cellmate after he found out that the awful things to a 9-year-old girl after he tried to justify his sick actions. And notice how those people who do that like are in court dealing with a murder case, and they're like, "Yeah, I killed him. Yeah, I killed him. So what? I just think that shit's funny." Felix is a former employee of Blair's. They spoke out against her. Yeah, I know about. Yeah, there's a YouTuber called Mr. Opinion 333 that was talking about your EDP fanboys harassing Kayla like 10 days ago. Yeah, I know about Mr. Opinions. He was talking about EDP fanboys harassing Kayla like 10 days ago. Like, what was he saying about it though? Well, I guess I can just look it up on my fucking computer. I literally have a computer directly in front of me. You guys can tell I'm a good live streamer. Is it on his first channel or his second channel? Because he has 2 channels. Stop harassing the kid over the EDP 405 court trial. Oh, shit. I'll have to watch this. Hold on. I'm just going to check it out real quick.
I was watching called.
Oh, you watched my video. That's cool. That's cool you made a video about that. I didn't know. So what's the situation, Illuminati? Guys, I literally do you know how I've been live streaming for an hour? If you guys really wanted me to go into the Illuminati situation, we'd be here till like what time is it now? It's 7 o'clock my time. We'd be here till 9 o'clock if I went through every single thing about Illuminati. Basically, she was a YouTuber who got called out. The drama started with a lawyer who got accused of stealing her content, even though it was a free edit. And then what ended up happening is she found out she took advantage of her employees. And oh my god, dude, I could go on for a fucking hour, bro. I'll make a video talking about it. Could just make a bunch of videos and milk the information when it comes out. I could do that. I just like nerding out to the references to the characters in Dead by Daylight. I'm a big horror nerd. Yeah, that's what's cool. I'm a big horror nerd too, and I like the fact that they have Chucky, they have Scream, they even have I think Nicolas Cage now, right? Like they like it's cool. I can appreciate it. She's the pyramid woman. Yeah, she's the big pyramid woman. Did you know that Shane Dawson has a kid now? Yeah, I did hear about that. There's a lot of controversy with it, which I'm not really going to get into this stream, but yeah, crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. I'm about to be 30, bro. You're still a young man. You're still young. The guy's name is Steven Sanders, and the guy who is killed Theodore. Okay, cool. I'll probably look into it later. Oh wow, I've been posting content on YouTube daily, and I'm seeing results already over 1K subscribers, and being able to bring my work alive. Yeah, it's crazy. I've seen so many like these content creators actually kind of blowing up recently. Like it's actually kind of cool. Like Rince has gotten a lot of subs. Destructor's been kind of getting a decent amount of subs. Like viewership too. Like viewership too has been up for these small content, and it kind of makes me think that YouTube's kind of helping out. But that's a big assumption on YouTube. But I think it's just these videos are getting pushed. Plubius, how old are you? I'm 25. 25, yeah. Sadly, the ghost face in Dead by Daylight isn't from the movie, though. They just got the license for the mask and made their own killer behind the mask. And yes, Nick Cage is in and he has his own voice lines. Yeah, I saw the announcement. I was like, it's a 50-50 if he's gonna be a killer or gonna be a survivor. What do you know? I love horror games too. I hope they put the monsters from The Evil Within, the Keeper, and Laura. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. That'd be cool. Like I said, I don't like playing those games, but I'll watch people play those games. I'm interested in those games. It's just me personally, that's not my cup of tea when it comes to multiplayer games. I have a video of EDP as a Yu-Gi-Oh card being played online. That's hilarious. Blair used to be called Sarah when she rebanded on Reddit. Comment on Wild Spartans when she left the MLM info vids. She had drama with, yeah. Moment of Sadie reached 1.5k subs. Oh, congratulations, man. Congratulations. I know he's like really big in the Rince community, so if Rince trusts him, then hell yeah, that's huge. Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls is a better pyramid than Illuminati. Backscroll Wild Spartans to see if her presence is still there. My dream chapter for Dead by Daylight is the Thing in FNAF. That'd be cool, man. It would be kind of lame if they didn't do FNAF. Like you got to think about how profitable that would be, especially with the movie. Like why wouldn't they add FNAF? Honestly, are you interested in the custom cards, Plubius? Also, what got your last channel terminated from YouTube? I like cards, man. I like cards. I even have hockey cards, but obviously those aren't like custom cards. But yeah, I collect cards. But what's my why is my last channel get terminated? I got one strike for bullying EDP apparently. I got another strike for covering a situation on TikTok that apparently was not supposed to be. I wasn't supposed to be covering it, allegedly, apparently. And then my final strike was some leafy clone named Scorpy HQ. Joined my live stream and then started spamming the N-word, which got me taken down for hate speech. Thoughts on the day before scam controversy? I did talk about it briefly earlier. I just think it's ridiculous, man. Like, I even brought this up, right? They claim on Twitter that the servers aren't the thing that's the problem. There's too many players joining those servers. Yet they claim they didn't make any money off of the day before, 4 days after launch. 4 days after launch, and they're like, yep, guys, we're packing up shop. It's a fucking rug pull. And I already see a massive lawsuit coming up, dude. They're trying to sell a game that didn't exist. They literally were trying to sell a game that never existed ever. Like, that's illegal. It's one thing to, like, purposely hype up a trailer or show things that are, like, in-game engine that aren't in-game engine, but they're literally showing things that didn't exist. So, yes, I'm going to be happy the day when people band together who bought the game and actually sue them. And then all this info comes out that they actually scammed their people. I might do a video on it. It seems interesting enough. What's your favorite horror movie, Ploob? I know this is going to be controversial, right? I like a lot of horror games or horror movies. There's like, it's one of my favorite genres of movie, but A Cabin in the Woods. Like, I like A Cabin in the Woods. I think that's my favorite horror movie. If you guys consider that a horror movie. Most likely EDP has fans behind YouTube staff. I deleted my EDP videos because of the fact that I was giving him attention, and I found out that YouTube was taking down videos about bullying and harassment. I mean, that's the thing. If you're going to do a video on EDP, you got to understand it's going to get him attention. I mean, no matter what, that's kind of the price you pay when you do a video on anyone. like a Luzuki, Floofer, you're gonna give them attention. But it's almost a good price to pay if it's that attention, you know? So the fact that I know this video gets EDP attention, he probably loves it. I mean, channel, he knows me. I really don't care. My issue with that is the second half where he says that YouTube takes down videos because they do. And that's exactly what Master at Works did. Master at Works, if you guys don't know, was a massive contender to why EDP is the way he is, or not the way he is, but the why people don't like him as much, because they were covering EDP when it came out. But I think Master at Works decided to not do any more EDP content because videos were getting taken down. Hold on. Reminds me of Shazam. My favorite horror movie is called The Crazy Case of the Cupcake Killer, EDP horror movie. I'll have to check it out, man. I'll have to check it out. How do you feel about my YouTube username? I mean, it's a little long, but I think it's unique. I think it's unique. I mentioned this in Anushi's stream the day before. It's somehow worse than Redfall. Lol. At least Redfall is a game. I can give that to Redfall. At least that is a video game. That is a game that you can go in and play and get a tiny bit of enjoyment off of it. A day before, you run around a giant open city with nothing to do, with 6 zombies on the map, with one of the worst shooting mechanics I've ever seen. I feel like they should. It almost would have been better if they just didn't make a game at all and just like ran off with the money, honestly, at this point. What's your favorite scary movie? Also, Cabin in the Woods is so good, given an explanation to why horror movies are so stupid. Yeah, I kind of like the goofy horror movies. I've always had a feeling like I used to always watch like those shitty horror movies because I just find them funny. You know, I like a good scare, but I think I'm at that point in my life where I don't really get scared easily by movies anymore. So the fact that there's a movie that just kind of makes fun of the whole horror tropes, I just love it. Like one of my guilty pleasures is the scary movies, like Scary Movie 1, 2, 3, because they're just dumb movies that people take way too seriously. It's like they're just goofy movies. It includes most horror tropes. I do play fighting games too. Fighting games are sick. Do you know a local game store called Can Zen Games? I do not. I do not. The only local gaming store I have in my area are EB Games. That's literally it. Like we don't have any retro games, no fucking like crazy games like that. But oh no, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. We have a Best Buy. I like Freddy Krueger. I think he's hilarious. Yeah, he's funny, dude. Pardon a scary movie where the blonde chick talks to the little ghost kid and says Hiroshima Nagasaki. Was that so out of pocket? Yeah, but it would be offensive nowadays, right? But no, that shit was funny. And I'll be honest with you guys, I genuinely thought that she was speaking Japanese when I was a kid. I mastered 3 trading card games, which are Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, and One Piece. Yo, speaking of Pokemon, hold on, I gotta show this to you guys. I want your opinion. I want you guys' opinion. Your raw, genuine opinions here, right? How does this make you feel? How does this make you feel right here? Give me your unbiased emotions. How does this thing here make you guys feel? He's a little sussy, isn't he? A little sussy. He's kind of giving you a little, like he's looking at you a little funny. Anyways. So he's just saying random Japanese words to the kid. Yeah, just saying like random popular Japanese brands. I'm back. I just checked Wild Spartan, and every video with Blair was Tactical Nuke. Of course it was. Why would you want to be associated with her? Oh man, that cupcake jokes are killing me. Nerd. Looks like he's up to some mischievous activities. Yeah, he looks kind of like a mischievous fella, doesn't he? I saw this. Okay, it was at my local mall, and it's like a Japanese store, right? That sell Japanese imports, and they had like a Pikachu and a Charizard one. But this guy just looks so mischievous, bro. So mischievous. I love horror, Asian horror movies, specifically Japanese ones. I like Asian horror games. There's one game where you like have a cell phone. PewDiePie played it years ago, but that one was good. Funny little critter. Yeah, he's a goofy little guy, kind of creepy looking. You can sleep with this. You can sleep with this guy fucking side-eyeing you like that. Yeah, luckily he's the only one I got. So yeah. Mr. Santa Satan. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. From Dragon Ball Z could totally beat EDP in a fight. Yeah, she's so adorable. Also, the girl from Grudge. I love Asian horror games too. Yeah, Asian horror games are fucking sick, dude. Like, I don't know what it is with the Japanese people or the Korean people, but they make good horror games, bro. They also make good horror movies. They know their horror. They know their horror for sure. That's Squirtle. Yeah, it's Susgirl. I don't know how to say that. Rip. You should do a rant on Johnny Somali. Johnny Somali, dude. I gotta remember who that is. That's that that's that dude who went to Japan, right, and was fucking with people. Yeah. That squirrel is giving me the look I give to my friend after one of the bros for sleepover. It's just such a funny meme, dude. You, especially the Fatal Frame franchise. I heard he's in jail now. Yeah, he did get arrested, I'm pretty sure. Only 23 too, man. Out here doing dumbass shit in Japan. It's one thing to like be an asshole in your own country, but to then go to Japan and fuck around with Japanese people is so fucking stupid. Joy Small is an annoying idiot. Yeah, the best troll on the internet is Jared Milton. Who the fuck is Jared Milton, dude? Am I gonna get like Rick rolled here? Oh. Oh, that's Jared Milton. I didn't know that was his name. That's crazy. That's crazy. He does the weird voice thing, right? Have you ever heard about that OnlyFans girl and the guy who spent over 60K on her OnlyFans, but it was fake? He even had her face on his. Yeah, I heard about that. I watched Penguin Zero's video about it. I watched Penguin Zero's video. I didn't talk about it because I knew it seemed kind of suspicious, but of course you'd believe it because the amount if you're a simp enough to pay money for a girl's OnlyFans, what's stopping you from getting a tattoo as well, right? Dude, I kid you not, he makes Americans look bad whenever he acts like an ass in a foreign country. Also, I've always wanted to go to Japan and learn more about their culture and see the wildlife. Yeah, I kind of want to go to Japan too. I think that'd be fun if you guys can tell by the fucking Great Wave poster I have. I love Japan. I've never been, but I'd really like to go because it looks fun as fuck. And they're also quiet and like they stick to their own shit. And I feel like every country should be like that. Like, is Japan perfect? No, but at least the people mind their own goddamn business in public. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even use phones on the fucking transit. Yet I go on a fucking really tight elevator and someone's blasting music out their fucking backpack. And I'm like, oh my god, dude. I don't know. I felt like it was cruel to the man. I just don't understand why would you pay to see naked women where you could just watch it for free. I'm assuming that's what you said. Yeah, OnlyFans simps are fucking weird, dude. They're weird. Wait till they find out that they can probably get most of that stuff free on the internet. Oh, but it's not that content creator. I'm sure there's some sort of leak website that you can find her content for fucking free. But of course, if there's sex to be made, there's going to be a profit to it. I'm gonna start nerding out about Mortal Kombat 1 now. Havoc looks so fun. I'm gonna buy an Xbox and Mortal Kombat 1 soon, and I'm gonna get all 8 hours of story mode done just for Havoc. Yeah, Mortal Kombat's sick, dude. I used to really like the old games, like the really old ones. Saw your video about Genshin Impact, by the way. As someone who plays Genshin Impact, those Nadia simps disgust me. Yeah, like I feel like in the video, people who play Genshin Impact aren't bad people, right? I really don't care. Play whatever video game you want. But every time I see a Genshin Impact post about a certain character, it's always got to be like sexual. I don't know what's up with that. Like genuinely, it's fucking weird. Even I've played Genshin Impact for like a couple hours on my phone just to check it out. I was like, yeah, this game's all right, but the fucking Rule 34 pictures of like the children in that game is fucking weird. I saw that one of them were on HoloLab 2, but the rest of Genshin fans spammed FBI gifs against them. Glad to see so many people were against them predators. Yeah, exactly. It's like it's just weird, man. It's just weird, and I feel like people who are comfortable with posting that stuff on the internet should be getting ratioed because you're just purposely outing yourself out in front of everyone. I'd love to visit Japan too. I really love their architect as well. I just like how like it'd be different. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you just got to join in a certain season. Obviously, you can go to like the countryside, which wouldn't be recommended if it's your first time visiting Japan. So you probably go to like Tokyo or Shibuya or one of the bigger cities. But I think it would be fun, man. I love I love lights, right? Like I'm like a fucking moth. I'm attracted to lights. So it'd be so cool to just walk down like Shibuya Crossing during the night because dude, I fucks with that shit, honestly. In the wise word of Josh Wolf, porn is free. If you're paying for porn, you're not ready for the world. Some of these people have wives too, wives and families. I keep hearing about that game, but I've never played it. It's an alright game. It's not terrible. Like it's pretty much just an anime game, but there are characters in the game that are purposely young, and for whatever reason, people make very weird fucking Rule 34 of them. Guys, she's virtual. It's not hurting anyone. If I jack off to it, is the argument I always see. Yeah, but that still doesn't make the people any less of a pedophile. You're still a pedophile, and they hate hearing that. It's like there's no science to back that up either. There's no real solid conclusive evidence that people who consume lolicon don't actually go out and do stuff to real life children. How are you supposed to prove that? So there's no real provable evidence. But I have heard situations where people who have CP on their laptops usually also have lolicon as well. So yeah, that argument's fucking stupid. It's such a brain dead argument too. Yeah, it doesn't. It completely like completely negates the fact that that itself is already an issue. Like you shouldn't be consuming anything. Like I think it was Vosh in a new video I watched. Vosh, who is a very popular YouTube, well, he's not popular, but he said that like it's like oh sometimes when you're jerking it, you go back and you see what you're watching, and that anime character might have been a little bit younger than you expected. Why are you going out of your way to find lolicon material? Like it's fucking weird, dude. I don't think that I would have an OnlyFans girlfriend or wife. That's rule 30. What's rule 32? I don't want to get into it. I don't think I would have a wife that. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I have the opinion that people can do what they want, but that doesn't mean that you don't have responsibilities or people won't judge you. And that's the thing. I'm going to judge you. Do what you want, but I'm still going to judge you, right? Because I think having an OnlyFans is weird. I think you're taking the short light route in life. I think you're taking the easy route. I think that is deplorable. Not to mention, if you ever decide to have a kid or currently have kids, that kid's going to get fucking bullied. So you're just being fucking selfish. I think one of the OnlyFans models said that, like, oh, who cares if my kid's getting bullied? He's going to be driving to school in a Lamborghini. Material items don't negate the whole fucking your childhood being destroyed because your mother's a whore. And then what are you going to do when you get old? What are you going to do when you're old and fucking dying and no one's going to pay for your nudes? Like, what's your retirement plan then? It's fucking so brain dead. And then let alone having a girlfriend or a boyfriend that does it. Fucking wild. I just don't get it, man. And then to also be like being a cuck relationship, I don't get that shit. I'm probably gonna end the stream soon though, guys, because I gotta eat food. Believe it or not, I gotta consume some food. So we'll probably go for probably another like 5 minutes or so. Might as well. Might as well. I'm just reading some of these comments on Mr. Opinions thing, talking about the Kayla stuff. Someone also called me, and no, this bugged me though. Someone called me a Kayla simp. I remember in one of my comment sections, someone called me a Kayla simp. Because God forbid I defend a fucking child. God defend a God, Jesus Christ, dude. How dare I defend a child who was groomed against a bunch of grown people on the Reddit, harassing her constantly, day in and day out, about when the court case is gonna happen and blah 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 blah. Adam 22 is an example. Dude made a whole game show where, yeah, Adam 22 is a whole fucking thing, man. Saw some Twitter artistry try to justify drawing Lolicon by saying the drawing isn't real, so I don't care about her feelings. I do care about her thighs, though. Yeah, that's fucking internet footprint right there, dude. Yeah, it's so crazy, man. Like, just because it's not real doesn't mean it doesn't have real life consequences. I'll be premiering a rant video about you and SS Sniper Wolf this month. About me or about my SS Sniper Wolf? Did I piss you off, bro? Oh shit, should I be prepared for a rant video? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, SS Sniper Wolf situation's insane, bro. SS Sniper Wolf stuff is insane, bro. Simp is so damn overused. Defend a child simp. Value a friend simp. Have a wife simp. Shut up, shut up, damn. Let people have empathy and care about each other. Yeah, it's just so fucking goofy how they're gonna call me a simp for defending Kayla Hoskins, who, by the way, I don't even want to sound like I'm tooting my own horn, but no adults that have dealt with Kayla have treated her respectfully. They've all just fucking used her, and it actually kind of irritates me. Like, I don't know, man. It's just so goofy. Like, if I have an issue with Kayla, and that's the thing, people are like, "Oh, you're blinded, you're blinded." If I have an issue with Kayla, I bring it up with her, and I have. She can even say that I have brought up issues with her when I have issues, but I'm not like biased towards her. At the end of the day, I'm a fucking human being who sees a child being groomed, and then a bunch of grown men criticizing and attacking her because of how she handled it. It's like, get fucking over yourself. A whole game show of having men screw his wife, Adam, is so weird. Man, I just don't understand it, man. Honestly, SS Sniper was going to get what's coming to her. Maybe. I mean, I believe in karma, so that'd be interesting. That would be extremely interesting. Kayla needs to block these harassers, or these harassers need to get a life. Well, a lot of people don't understand this either. I didn't really bring it up, and that's my bad. Is she had people close to her too, like constantly annoying her for updates and fucking shit like that. It's like, dude, fuck off. Have you seen the TikTok of Squirtle being prepared to be eaten and they like chop him up? Yeah, they have a couple of those actually. Yeah, I did see it. It was I'm not gonna say it was interesting, but I thought like the whole concept of it was like bizarre. But it wasn't like, I don't know, man. It's just, you gotta think, what do the people in the Pokemon universe eat, right? If it's not other Pokemon, right? 'Cause is there animals in Pokemon? Like actual normal animals? I have no idea. I actually have no idea. Sorry. No, not. Oh yeah, there we go. Cooking Mama gone wrong. Fuck. Cooking Mama collab with Pokemon. Let's go. Fortnite's out here getting all the collabs. What about Cooking Mama? Excuse me. People are paying for EDP's PayPal thing, Lamau. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure EDP made a couple bucks off of that, which is just so fucking gross, dude. Like, that shit is so whack to me. People, like, Christmas is coming up. Use that money to buy your family something. Don't use it to pay a fucking predator because he's asking you to. Yeah, that new Gideon video, though, hasn't gotten much, like, hate, bro. Like, I'll be honest, not many Gideon fans have come yet. I'll be real with you guys. It's kind of surprising, to be honest. Shake my head, of course they are. They're still defending him. Explain the KSI drama. Basically, KSI lost a boxing match against Tommy Fury. And then when he lost, he took a month off, which is fine. I have no issues with that. Like sick, take some time off. But then he came back with a video, and he pretty much told his audience to go like leave hateful messages underneath Tommy Fury's Instagram, which is just a straight up abuse of your power. Not to mention the context of it. He's just being an extremely sore loser. Like you could think you won, that's fine. But at the end of the day, you still lost, and you put in an appeal, and it got denied. Like, move the fuck on. Why do you have to sit here and try to keep attacking Tommy Fury? Like, it's such a childish move, man. It really is. The server is so prepared for a raid from Jirion's fans, and nothing has happened for real. I don't know. The last time we got raided is when we first created the Discord, and we had a bunch of people from the live stream go and fucking raid the Discord. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, we're pretty built up. Like, I'm not challenging anyone. I'm not challenging anyone to go raid the Discord, but I don't know. Most of these people just don't really fuck with that. Exposing the truth on my newest video said Gideon fans are going to be heated. We'll see, man. We'll see. I feel like I made a couple good points in that. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, I'm not bashing his religion. It's just I think he needs to be held accountable. It's that simple. But we'll see. We'll see. The case, like, I've been dealing with a lot of fan bases lately, like the KSI fan base, Gideon's fan base. What other video? Destiny's fan base. People think I was like lying about a fucking GTA title. I don't know. But I'm probably gonna end the stream like really soon here. So if you guys want to say your goodbyes, I think this was a successful face cam stream. I think it was kind of fun. But your boy's got to go eat because I'm starving. But isn't EDP dying? Yes, slowly. He has kidney failure, but it's treatable. So he's not like dying, but he definitely needs treatment all the time. All the time. Never mind, people are trolling EDP. Yeah. Yeah, people are, like, the Reddit is having a heyday. No beanie reveal. I mean, I don't really, like, it's just hair. Like, not really anything crazy. Like, it's a little messy right now, but yeah. I probably have to get a haircut soon, to be honest with you guys. But anyways, yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Hair. Yeah, I have hair, believe it or not. I know it's surprising. It's not just to cover up my bald head. EDP, I'll come back. I always come back. He does. And that's like such a scary statement because he does. The only thing that's going to stop him now is if he goes to jail. If that's the case, then I don't feel bad for him. Yeah, honestly don't. But anyways, yeah, it was fun, guys. I might do another one like this in the future. I don't know when, but it seems like you guys enjoyed it too. So, like I said, if you guys like these kind of streams, spam the like button and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, we'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. I'm not sure, but it'll be soon. Anyway, see you guys.